This is Sharon Brown, and I'm the publisher of Sacred Fire Magazine and the executive director of Sacred Fire Foundation. And I'd like to welcome you to our teleconference, Prepare to Experience the Living World, a webinar with Tata Erick Gonzalez. And we've been waiting for most of the attendees, and most of us are here now. One of the things that we're suggesting is that people gather a candle so that during our time together tonight we can sit around the warmth of the fire, and in that way we can create a virtual community here. Technology is a wonderful thing, but it can't replace the warmth we feel when we're all together in person. So if you want to take a moment, and I'd like to introduce Tata Erick. Those of you who are using a computer screen are able to see our little bio for Erick. I met Erick at Bioneers years ago, and Tata Erick was there sharing information about Earth People United, his nonprofit that helps him support his work at Deer Mountain in California, and at Atitlan, the lake down in Guatemala. And one of the things that really impressed me when I met Erick was his love for the sacred fire. And while we're waiting for all the attendees to join us, because I'm noticing that people are still continuing to join our call, Erick, would you take a moment and just share a little bit about how you relate to fire?
Yeah, thank you, Sharon. I want to say good evening to all my relations, and again, thank you to the Sacred Fire Foundation and you, Sharon, for facilitating this sharing, this call, and you know, before I go forward, you know, that you asked me a question, so I want to address that. But I wanted to say greetings to all our relations out there, because as we connect with our fire, you know, for our people, it's always been the center, you know, of our spiritual essence, kind of. The sacred fire in the sky, the sun, you know, we understand what it does, and then the fires that cook our food, you know, and what it takes to do that. And then our ceremonial fires, in where we give offerings back through our meditations, our contemplations, our ceremonies, our prayers, you know, of our conscience, to give thanks to the natural world, the spirits, you know, to the supernatural, and to the elementals. You know, we understand, you know, from the ancient ways that these elementals have a conscience. There's a way that we could relate with them. So it's we have lots of reverence for the fire. You know, we work with so many different fires at, you know, different ceremonies. So we, you know, we have this incredible love and understanding, you know, of this relationship with the sacred fire.
Wonderful. Thank you, Erick. So I'll give people just one more moment to gather a candle, and Erick has offered to open our evening tonight with a prayer of blessing. And looking at the clock here, and the number of registrants is starting to slow down a little bit, so I think this would be a good time for us to go ahead and officially open our evening. Tata Erick, if you would share your prayers with us, please.
Thank you. So with all my relations today here, and the intentions of our humanity to connect through this means, you know, the opportunity to consciously connect. They asked me to make a prayer. I'm gonna do that in the language that we pray in, you know, in the Cachican Maya, and so you know, everybody too, you know, pray in your own way, and the reasons why we all come together, you know, create this community, share this time together, and the things that we all have to offer each other, may those things become a substance of a beautiful expression as we find, trying to find solutions and guidance in what we're facing today in the world. So make yourself also prayer and talk in your own way, and that way we will connect. Nimalach kahaw Mateo shawe lokoluch rukush ka rukush ulev rukush ka rukush kakir rukush ya rukush kastamal rukush kokot sihal Mateo shi shawe nimalach katit kamama lokoluch katat pitol kanan sa kol lolom koholom nimalach kahaw kapawil tohila bilisya kakabits Mateo shawe lokoluch tatas lokoluch nanas Katampe ni malak na wala kao hunrakang. Ning kakulha, rash kakulha, chipi kakulha. Lokolok tepeu kukumats. Kukulkan kumatsin ketzalkot. Nan tokoyal nan kumatsin nawal rinan nishok. Akao tana utsil. Utska. Ishkikuhe kachalal riwachi kachulef. Tanautsi lokoluch nawala hao hun ish. Rinana. Nana ish mokane. Nan ish piakok. Nan ish kik. Nan ish shel. Nan chakchel. Nan sabna. Nan nakao tinte. Nan ish kawai. Nan ish nawal ahao. Katit kamama. As we pray today, Creator, we give thanks for our lives. We give thanks for our sacred journey through this Mother Earth of ours. We pray and we give thanks for all our relations, from the blades of grass to the creepy crawlers, to those who fly, those who swim. Some live on the earth, some live in the water, some seen and unseen. Some that roam the land, some that stand still for millions of years, others for a couple hundred years, in our time, Creator. As humanity, as a family, we are faced with incredible challenges, and we are faced with incredible opportunity to bring this prayer to fruition, to crystallize our vision, Creator. We thank you, Mother Earth, for your patience and your forgiveness, for our humanity, for our arrogance and our ignorance, to not understand our relationship with you and what is sacred. Today, as the markers of the Mayan calendar, they mark the day of Hun Ish, the day of initiation, the day we remember the goddess, the birthday of life, the women who nourish life, the ones who burst the light itself. To you, Mother Earth, we give you thanks. We give you thanks for those grandmothers who sang to us and nurture us, our mothers who gave us life, for our sisters who taught us the love and the patience and the honor and the respect to the women, to our wives and our lovers and our daughters, and our granddaughters. Blessed be all the carriers of that life force, Creator. For today is the day of initiation, as marked by the calendrics of the planetary systems that we live in. So ask the blessings for that shrine, that altar, that which is sacred there. Remind us of what is holy, what is divine, this Mother Earth. And we pray for all our relations. Aho.
Aho. Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. And thank you all for joining us. The teleconference tonight is brought to you from Sacred Fire Foundation. We're an organization that's been around for about 5 years, And our mission is to bring traditional knowledge and ancestral wisdom and wisdom keepers like Erick and his gift to bring that wisdom forth into the world. It's definitely time in the world where wisdom is very needed, and so Sacred Fire Foundation publishes a magazine, Sacred Fire, and hosts events like Ancient Wisdom Rising in order to bring this wisdom forward. And we're just really thankful to have Erick with us. Erick's going to be joining us in Port Townsend near the end of May from the 11th to the 22nd at the Ancient Wisdom Rising Conference, and we just have a lot of gratitude that he made some time this evening to speak with us.